What's up, men? Just want to remind you before this video gets started that if you want to have access to me on a daily basis through our Self-Mastery Camp Slack chat, our Facebook group, have access to monthly video hangouts, discussions, conferences, feel free to sign up for Self-Mastery Camp. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. So, in two separate discussions this week with friends, I was asked about addiction, and I was asked how it was I've been able to go 2+ years without relapsing to my once upon a time addiction to pornography. I am, of course, by no means a professional psychologist, so please understand that this is just the opinion of one man. So, how have I been able to make it this far without relapsing? More importantly, how have I been able to do it without the usage of tools like porn blockers or whatever other tools are out there that I may not be aware of? Now, I do have an answer for you, but in Seth fashion, I'm going to break down the entire problem and then you'll see the solution at the very end. We men are so prone to finding and using external physical solutions to internal problems. When we've had a bad day and we want to blow off some steam, what do we like to do? We like to reach for the beer. Some people like to reach for the joint. Some people like to fill up on the junkiest of junk food. We use Band-Aids on the boo-boos that we get from playing on the field called life. When you look up anecdotal stories about men who are on their no-fap journey, maybe they've gone 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, what is the number one thing that they say that you should do to reach their level? Work out. Physical exercise. Men turn to physical exercise as a way to release some of that pinned up energy, that pinned up life force that they have sitting in their balls all day. But once you think about it, if physical exercise were the only thing that you needed in order to break free from your addiction, then a large part of us, a large percentage of this nofap community would be free from our addictions. My point is, we prioritize, we put working out on a pedestal, yet so many of us work out and continue to relapse. You can't tell me that that's not you. So that means that physicality and physical exercise is not the number one tool that we should be using in order to release ourselves from this addiction. You are not addicted to the physical mechanics of masturbation to pornography more than you are the mental loop that perpetuates this addictive behavior. So it is for that reason that you cannot win against this addiction by physical means alone. A larger portion of your effort needs to be spent working on the mental aspect of the addiction. So, to address the question directly, how have I been able to make it this far? 2 words: emotional management. 2 additional words: emotional stability. Just think about it. When are you most likely to relapse while on your nofap journey? Aside from the nighttime, which I believe that is the number one time in which we relapse, but I'll save that for a different video. You are more prone to relapse when you are emotional, when you've had a bad day, when some idiot at work stresses you out, when you get a surprise bill in the mail for $300 and you only got $600 to your name, when you get flaked on by a girl for a date that you were really looking forward to. That's a big one. I could go on forever, but what I'm getting at is when a man is not in control of his emotional state, meaning that when he cannot willingly and consciously choose how he wants to feel in any given situation at any given point in time, he is fucked. Addictions are just waiting for the emotionally imbalanced man to slip up, because the brain of an emotionally imbalanced man knows that that's when he is at his weakest. That's when Mr. Addiction, who lives exclusively in your mind, gets to eat, and the brain knows that. So it's no surprise that a large portion of our community slips up when they're feeling emotional. Everybody feels like they are in control of their emotions until life hits them in the face. So knowing this, I spent a great deal of my time, we're talking years, developing an emotionally balanced state of being. It is not easy by any means, and I will share with you some of those techniques, some of the practices, some of the rituals that I have used in order to become emotionally balanced. But I'll have to save that for another video because this one is getting too long. That's all I've got for you today. Like I said, if you want to be in touch with me on a daily basis, and I do mean daily basis, sign up for Self Mastery Camp. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. Follow me on Instagram if you'd like. And that's it. Talk to you guys next week. Peace.